All right, guys, welcome back. Survival Living here. Hopefully we're live. I'm not really sure because it's where the internet is. So you're gonna have to let me know if you guys can see me or not. So we got hurricane. It's now a hurricane. All right, so we're outside of Panama City, Florida, and if you guys have been following, we've all seen how the cone is and everything else that's been going on with that. No one really knows exactly where it's going to make landfall. It's still too far out, but we're trying to make sure we're prepared for everything. Lewis, good to see you, my friend. So I want to go over some of the things that we're doing here and what our plans are. Odds are we're going to stay right here, okay? Even if the hurricane was to make a direct hit or follow Hurricane Michael's path, we're still going to stay right here. Just the way it is. Everything's set up here. What is looking like, though, currently, is that the storm is going to be around Crystal River to Tallahassee as far as a direct impact in those areas. So, like I said, I'm in Panama City, outside of it. What are our plans as far as everything else? Well, odds are if it hits Tallahassee, we're probably going to be fine right here in Panama City. But we have family in Tallahassee. So, as you guys know, we've been working on hurricane buckets. We've been working on our local area on hurricane preparedness. So, what we're going to do is, because we do have family there, after the hurricane moves through, we will be traveling there, if need be, depends on what type of damage it is, to help render aid. Like I said, we've got family there. So we'll be able to deploy those hurricane buckets and everything else we got. I mean, guys, we get solar generators. We got those for reviews. After I get a review, most of the time, I've given away a bunch of those. But a lot of times, to make room, I'll sell them on Marketplace or something like that at a discounted price just to move them, just to get them out of my way. I got so much in storage. We decided to put that towards a hurricane preparedness, so we'll actually be able to bring power to locations and actually help people, like people on CPAP machines without generators, stuff like that. We'll be able to give these things out. So that's our plan right now. Give me a second, guys. Let me get in the chat here. I do not have my other cell phone with me. Anarchy TV number 2. Good to see you, brother. I'm hoping you didn't lose your other channel. So now you got number 2 there. I guess that's a new channel. I think we're going to get nothing but rain unless it changes. Anarchy, very possible. It depends on what it's going to do. I do know everything changes. We prepare for the worst, pray for the best. That's what we do. So if we're lucky, nothing's right here in Panama City where I'm at. If we're lucky, but there's other people that's not going to be lucky. All right, like I said, we'll be able to travel towards Tallahassee. We've got chainsaws and everything to clear the road along the way if necessary. Fortunately for us, down here in Florida, there's not a lot of really big trees, so small chainsaws work just fine. All right, scrolling through here, guys. So as far as items and stuff we'll be bringing, of course, we'll be bringing the buckets. We'll be bringing a good bit of water with us, but our main thing is we're going to be bringing our water filtration systems. We got those 4 Patriot coolers. Man, those things filter out just about everything, and that's probably like one of our base cornerstone filters for us here, and also going to be for our hurricane preparedness stuff when we start doing actual rendering aid and stuff. Because, dude, you can scoop water right out of a retention pond, put it in, and it'll filter it out. It filters out chemicals, pesticides, heavy metals, bacteria, you name it. It's gonna do a great job on it. So, let me get some coffee here, guys. All right, scrolling through here. That we got the additional power stations. We've got a whole bunch of food. Depends on how bad the damage is. We are going to bring all of our gas stoves that we have, we got a lot of those because we're preppers. All right, we've been putting those back. And if necessary, just depends on how bad the damage is, we'll set up with some tables and things and actually just cook our food. You know, if that's a necessary thing, we'll bring it just in case. We've got a lot of for Patriots, the long-term food storage. Their foods, all that's sealed up. We'll be bringing a lot of that because we can actually hand out a lot of that. So this is our plan anyway. Might not be a plan for everybody, but you know, we're in the position now where we can actually start helping others, and that's what we're going to be doing. Mr. Landfill, good to see you, my friend. How are you doing? All right, guys. So as of right now, our good friend, our tent life, he's in the direct path as the current path goes. Like I said, I got family in Tallahassee. It's just hard to tell with the storm until probably Wednesday morning. Then we'll really know where it's at. What gets me, guys, is when we started seeing this storm, I was getting people emailing me from Daytona, Miami, all over the place. And all the stores were out of water. There were no canned food in the shelves anymore. This is what was being reported to me. I started flipping through the news feeds and stuff, trying to find out, you know, just how bad certain things are. My wife sent me a Facebook post. One of her managers had went to the Sam's Club here in Panama City, and he filmed. The whole parking lot had a line he panned the camera where people were last minute trying to prepare. I don't get that. I will never understand that. We live in Florida. This is hurricane season. Should have already had stuff set up months ago. It's crazy. It really is. It just blows me away when I see that. Here's another thing. When I was watching the news feed, it was a newscaster out of Miami area. I don't know exactly where he was at, but it was two nights ago, and he was telling people, well, don't start prepping for a storm just yet. 2 days ago, they knew that it was going to be a Hurricane 4 before it comes to landfall. And telling people don't start prepping for the storm just yet. Hold off on putting your window shelters up, your boards. Hold off on getting water. It's like they want people to make a mad run to the store right before it happens. That's the stupidest thing I've ever seen, ever heard. You need to be prepping now and being prepared for it. But anyway, I thought it was interesting. All right, guys, I'm not going to waste your time. I didn't do it. This is just me talking. This is actually my third cup of coffee today. Yeah, I was up late getting everything else ready. We got our preparedness group here. I spent yesterday going over everything, making sure all of our preps and everything was in line in case we took a hit here. If everything stays east of us, we'll get some flooding. That's a given. This whole area is a flood zone area where I'm at. We got the bayou not far from us, and all that gets flooded out. So Florida is not known for its absorption of water very well. When it rains here, it rains so much so fast, the water's left standing. I mean, it's ridiculous. So anyway, just wanted to contact you guys, let you know what our plans are. I'll let y'all know that we're fine and stuff like that, so don't worry about that. But if this does go through Tallahassee, my mother-in-law is there. We'll be going there, checking on her, and also setting up some type of relief aid and stuff like that. It's something we've been preparing for. A lot of people gave us shit for building hurricane buckets and things. I built those things because I live down here. I know people's reaction. I know people run into the store. I went to the store yesterday with my brother. We were picking up some extra diesel fuel and stuff. And went into the store, and I was like, let me go ahead and get some more extra paper plates and stuff because, you know, water conservation, save on washing dishes. And I was watching people arguing with the cashier about bottled water prices and stuff. I mean, they're loading up they're loading up bottles of water, the little small bottles. Like, grab some 2 liters, all right? Fill them up from the tap. It's crazy. People screaming about the water being out. You can drink tap water. It'll keep you alive. It will. It's crazy. For some reason my chat's down. I don't know if we're still live or not, guys. Anyway, just wrapping this up, guys. I'll let you know what our plans are. Like I said, if it hits in the Tallahassee area, we'll be going there. We got family there. If it hits here, we'll be working out of here. Of course, I hope it doesn't happen here. Of course not. I got family here. I got a lot of family in Florida. We're all over the East. We're everywhere. All right, guys. Speak to y'all later.